Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you all today? I am super excited to be with you today to bring you this video, an epic housing crash. Is it happening? Will it happen? Am I going to be able to buy a house at 2%, 3% interest rate ever again? All right, guys, get excited. Come on in. And if you haven't already, like, subscribe, follow, and remember to share this video because you don't know who you know that needs this information, guys. Let's get right into it, okay? Today's video, we are going to be talking about what everybody who is thinking about real estate or whether or not it's even a good time to purchase or sell a house, we all want to know, is this housing market about to crash? Will the crash happen? Has it started? How can I get in, right? I'm sure those of you that are here with me today, that's what you're wondering about because you clicked on this video. And I want to say thank you for clicking on this video. Welcome to all of our new subscribers and to our current subscribers. Cheers to you. Blessings to you in 2024 and beyond. And those of you who are not part of the family, this is your moment to like, subscribe, follow, and share. All right, guys, right into this video. So what I'm going to do today is we're going to be reviewing some of the economists and financial people that are talking about the housing crash and the pending housing crash, okay? I'm going to tell you my opinion, and I want you to remember that this is just my opinion. I am a realtor in DC, Maryland, and Virginia. And for those of you in this area that are wondering about our market, we are tethering, and this is probably for nationwide, on a buyer's market, guys. As inventory begin to grow, we are going to see more homes. And if we have more homes than buyers, we will be in a buyer's market, all right? That's pretty much what a crash will look like, you know, if we have a bunch of houses for sale, but we don't have buyers for those houses. In general, that's what a housing crash is, right? So that's what people have been estimating, that we're going to have a bunch of people in foreclosure. So they're going to try to sell their houses to liquidate their assets and at least walk away with something, right? Because most sellers that own a house right now, you have a pretty substantial amount of equity in your home. So that's working in your favor. If you are someone who bought with a very low interest rate and your house has skyrocketed over the last few years in equity, I'm going to tell y'all right now, and this is coming from me, if you have been tethering or whether or not you're going to sell your house, this might be the moment for you to get a market analysis where you could find out exactly how much equity you have, what you owe, and what you will walk away from, right? Because you do not want to wait for a overflooded inventory to decide to put your house on the market at that time. Because if you do so, you're going to see yourself in a buyer's market. And that simply means it's going to cost you, the seller, more to sell your home if you're even able to cash out. All right. In real estate, timing is everything. All right. So you definitely are in the right place to stay up to beat on what's happening in the market, guys. I will make sure to share with you all of the information that I know. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment below, or you can get with me, send me an email, ask me your question, and I will answer those questions for you guys. But it's very important that you are knowledgeable of what's happening in your area if you are thinking about selling or buying a house. 2020 and beyond, 2024 and beyond is going to require you to have as much knowledge as possible so that you are very well aware on which way you want to go. All right. And pretty soon I am going to insert a video of Dave Ramsey where he talks about some harsh realities about the rental market, okay? Because some people may have heard that you can hold on to real estate and make it a rental property or an investment property. That's a very true option. If you are like, you know what, I love my house, I don't want to sell my house, but I'm just not affording my mortgage right now, or I'm struggling with my mortgage right now, you could put your home up for rent, take the profit that you're going to make off that rental and add it towards a new mortgage where you downsize. Or you could put it on for rent and take that profit, you know, that you're going to make off the rental, and you could put it towards your new rent. If this works out for you to be a landlord, you want to take into account that don't depend on the tenant to pay off your mortgage. Okay, guys? Because as you will hear Dave Ramsey say here in this video that I'm going to post here, you're going to understand that. Matter of fact, let's just watch it right now. That's
100%. You are a novice at best, an idiot at worst. And
you gotta love Dave Ramsey, huh?
Anybody who's ever had a renter.
Hold on. Uh-oh.
Where you spend your money.
Hold on, guys. History. All right. Here we are, guys.
I've owned over 2,000 pieces of real estate in my life. I've got several $100 million worth of real estate today. One thing I know for sure is if you tell me the renters are going to pay the payments for you, that tells me you've never managed rental property. That tells me you've never done it. That's 100%. You are a novice at best, an idiot at worst.
Ooh, he was kind of harsh.
I mean, that's the truth. Because anybody who's ever had a renter, or been a renter, and I have both, I've been a renter too, it knows that sometimes renters don't pay. Sometimes there's cancer. Sometimes there's car wrecks and job loss. Sometimes there's a pandemic. Sometimes ... It's, you know, as if there's a perfect stream of every month the rent is going to come on time or early and you can pay your stupid little payment. And that's the most ridiculous assumption, which indicates a lack of experience or knowledge of how rental property really works. I've owned over 2,000 pieces of real estate in my life. I've got several $100 million worth of real estate today. One thing I know for sure is if you tell me the renters are going to pay the payments for you, that tells me you've never managed.
All right, guys. So there you have it. You heard it from Dave Ramsey that in his opinion, and I think it's a pretty valid one if you ask me, he does not recommend that you depend on a renter to pay your mortgage. And I am in agreement there. I made a video earlier this week where I stressed the importance that you make sure that your housing expenses is no more than 30% of your take-home pay. All right, guys? As Dave Ramsey points out, you can never depend on someone renting your home to pay your mortgage on time. So you want to make sure that you have resources in place so that you're able to continue making your payments on time so that your credit is not affected. And I would say at least 3 to 6 months of mortgage in reserve if you're thinking about becoming a landlord. That way you have a cushion. All right. 3 to 6 months. All right. So, I think so far we have been talking more directly to sellers to help them understand some options that they may have. Because like I said, guys, we're going to watch another video together so that you could hear some of professionals and some people in the financial sectors tell you their opinion on this housing crash. If you've been following, there's a lot of mixed reviews, right? So that's precisely why I wanted to make this video so that we can look at this together and you can ask in the comments below, what do you think? Or get into the videos that I'm sharing with you and talk there so that you are an informed buyer or seller, because I cannot stress this enough, guys. That is what it's going to take in this market. I want y'all to know that here on my channel, I 1000% will always see real estate as a valid investment. I believe in the factor that this is a long play. You don't buy real estate to sell it and jump out. And if you are going to sell it and jump out, what are you going to do to avoid capital gains tax, right? You're going to flip that money. And even if you don't have to pay capital gains, are you going to use your profit to continue to make you money? Because as we all know, real estate will always be a profitable vehicle to make money in a long play and even in a shorter play where you're flipping homes as well. All right. That's kind of like a sidebar, but yeah, the housing crash, from my perspective, I do not see a imminent housing crash in the DMV, DC, Maryland, and Virginia. What I can tell you guys that are thinking about buying a house and you're like, okay, well, I don't want to pay 7-8% interest rate. The good news is that interest rates have come down closer to 6%. And as you will see in some of the videos that I share with you, interest rates are as low as 5%. That's what they're predicting for 2024. We're going to see a 6%, 5% interest rate. So get excited. Interest rates are going to go down, but do understand that when the interest rates go down, it's going to be a higher buyer demand. So again, we're tethering on whether or not we'll have a buyer's or seller's market. But what I can say to you is do the math. How much is it going to cost you to wait to purchase a home? Or can you really afford to purchase a home right now? If you haven't been following, I made another video why you should be looking into new construction. As I am recording this video, we are in January of 2024. Woohoo! Happy New Year's. Prospero año y felicidad. Bon année. All right, guys, there you have it. I want you to know that this is a good time for you to purchase new construction because they are giving away closing costs, and you may even be able to purchase at a lower interest rate than market value with new construction right now. I would say that the opportunity to purchase new construction is going to be from now until about March 1st, because once we pivot over into the spring market, it's almost always guaranteed that it's going to be busier than what it is right now. So once the demand goes up, the builders no longer have to give you guys large incentives to come by with them. So yeah, take advantage now. And if you need a realtor in the DMV, my contact information is down in the description. Send me a message, send me a text, get in contact with me. I am also on Instagram at Home with Vicky, so you can DM me there if you feel more comfortable reaching out there. My goal is to help. We're going to go with, I hear 100 families close on real estate this year. That is a very hefty goal, but you know what? I think I could do it. In combination with you guys that are following me here, even those of you who are not in the DMV and the people that are here in the DMV and who could actually work with me, I think I know for a fact that I could help 100 families this year. If it isn't me as your realtor personally, the information that you're going to get from this video is going to help you to become a homeowner. And I hear the Lord saying that we should do a 100 families home ownership goal for 2024. So here you have it. If you are an original OG getting this message in January of 2024, leave me a heart, like, comment, subscribe, and say Team 100. So I know that you are on this journey in purchasing a home in 2024. All right, guys, get super excited. I hope that this video helped you to understand that a housing crash is not happening. 2024 is a prosperous year if you put your mind to it. Also, make sure that your housing expenses are below 30% of your take-home pay. Stressing that. And for my sellers, do not wait too long if you are someone that wants to buy your home, because, who wants to sell your home? Excuse me, guys. Let me get a little water. because although interest rates are going to be lowering in 2024, we do see a lot of houses coming on the market right now. So that's an indication that more sellers are starting to come out, which makes sense. Interest rates are going down. I don't want to do a whole nother video because here we are at 15 minutes, guys. But sellers, really start getting a market analysis and seeing where you are if you are thinking about selling your home or may need to sell your home this year. Like I said to my buyers, get my information in the comments below. Let's stay in touch. At minimum, like, subscribe, follow. All right, guys, until we meet again, peace.